Welcome back, everyone. Okay, so today we've got an explainer that's going to take a seemingly simple, completely viral football moment and, well, totally unpack it. We're dissecting a massive shift in how fans view a very specific player's mindset. You know, we hear the term cold thrown around a lot in sports, right? Usually to describe players who are totally unfazed, super clutch, or just completely composed under pressure. But today we're actually going to look at what it truly means to be cold because, guys, the definition just got a massive, literally freezing update.
So, who is the coldest player at Chelsea? I mean, if I'd asked you this just a few weeks ago, you, me, and pretty much everyone else in the football world thought there was only one definitive answer. It was basically settled law. But, sometimes just a single piece of viral footage can completely shatter that consensus. It really makes us rethink everything we thought we knew.
Okay, let's dive into this. Everyone, and I mean absolutely everyone, thought Cole Palmer was the definitive cold player at Chelsea. But it was figurative, right? It was all about his demeanor, his style of play, just his absolute calm on the ball. But then, Nicolas Jackson stepped up and completely redefined the term. We're talking about a massive shift here. Going from the figurative cold, having absolute ice in your veins during a tight match, to the literal, physical, freezing cold. Jackson didn't just challenge Palmer for the title, he literally flipped the dictionary definition for football fans.
Which brings us to Section 1, the Munich snowstorm incident. And this brilliantly illustrates exactly what went down. While on loan at Bayern Munich, Jackson found himself right in the middle of a brutal, heavy winter snowstorm. The temperatures had completely plummeted, the streets were freezing, and the snow was just coming down incredibly hard. Like, it's the kind of weather where you absolutely stay indoors, wrap up in maybe 3 or 4 layers, and just sit by a fire. It is a totally unforgiving environment.
But he didn't stay inside. That leads us right into Section 2, Anatomy of the Straw.
Now, what's really interesting about this is the massive disconnect between that brutal environment we just talked about and what Jackson is actually wearing. It's honestly staggering. He completely shocked football fans by just casually strolling down this freezing street. Let's break it down. Number 1, no shirt. In a blizzard. Number 2, just shorts. And number 3, headphones. That's it. He is entirely exposed to the elements, literally rocking beachwear in a snowstorm, vibing to his music, and casually holding up his phone to document the whole shebang. It's just a staggering visual disconnect from reality. No way around it.
Which brings us to the ultimate question in Section 3, mentality or madness. So, the crucial point is this elite mentality or just straight madness? I mean, really think about it. Does stripping down in a freezing snowstorm show a player who is practically mentally unbreakable, like someone who completely blocks out physical discomfort and actually thrives in the extremes? Maybe it's a way to harden the mind. Or, on the flip side, is it just straight madness? A completely reckless, eccentric stunt that pretty much defies all logic and self-preservation?
And this is exactly where I turn it over to you guys. We've looked at Palmer's figurative ice, the brutal reality of that Munich snowstorm, and Jackson's unbelievable shirtless stroll right through the blizzard. So, I want to leave you with this final provocative thought to answer for yourselves. Mentality or madness? Are we looking at a striker with an elite, untouchable psychological edge, or just pure, unadulterated madness? Make your choice, hit that subscribe button, and definitely drop your thoughts below.